Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Penny Rambles. This episode is going to be a little bit more fiery than normal because I really wanted to talk about this topic for a while. And honestly, I'm just scared that, nobody's fucking gonna agree with me on this one. Like, I'm gonna get fucking labeled as, a pirate software for even daring trying to speak out against the way we speak about games or some shit. But, honest to God, I don't give a fuck anymore. The way we talk about games really needs to fucking change. And this is something that I've been going on about for a while in private, but this is the first time I've ever made a video discussing it. The thing that really wanted me to get start talking about this on video was Mafia the Old Country. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mafia the Old Country is a game that's going to come out in a couple weeks' time. It's a Mafia game. For those of you who don't know, the Mafia series is basically the granddaddy of open world shooters. It was doing the GTA thing before GTA was even a thing. Um, it's the granddaddy of open world shooters. They had they had a few games in the franchise. There was Mafia 1, Mafia 2, Mafia 3, and Mafia the remake, and then there's Mafia the Old Country. Old Country is going to be a prequel to Mafia 1, and they also announced as well that it would be less than retail price as well, which is something that I'm actually kind of happy for, because not every game needs to be a $70 pushing the boundary thing, but not every single game also needs to be a super hyper obscure indie roguelite tabletop Soulsvania or some shit. We just need normal double A games, to fill the void, and that's kind of what's really been missing as well. We haven't really gotten many double A shit like Atomic Heart or RoboCop Rogue City, games like those, where it's the budget's not that big, but they're trying out the shooter formula in a different way. And honestly, I'm actually kind of excited for that game. I'm not gonna pre-order it, obviously, but but it seems like I'm in a very small minority about being excited for this game, because I go into the comments for Mafia for Mafia for the Mafia reveal trailer, all right? And I remember making a post on this on my YouTube account. You could probably find that post still, finding a couple of choice quotes from the comment section where it's another game where the budget went into UE4 engine assets and not into gameplay, and fucking 2025 and we still can't get proper grenade explosion effects. It's really? Are we seriously doing this shit? We're going on about graphics on a double A game? And we're going in about UE5 engine assets? UE5 engine is not a fucking critique. It's basically saying the game is mid. You're just saying that the game uses Unreal Engine 5, and it's saying that the animated show uses the CalArt style. Okay, it's a building block. It's not exactly a bad thing, and if it is a bad thing, you never actually explain why the thing is bad. And fucking grenade explosion effects. Are we seriously nitpicking on grenade explosion effects? Also, not to mention, this game takes place in the 1800s. Fragmentation technology isn't exactly at its peak right now, so it's very clear that these grenades are time period accurate. So your critique isn't even proper. And I've also seen people go on about fucking the oversaturation of the genre. It's oh, don't worry, I'll get to these people later. I'll get to this later. But another game that I also wanted to talk about, and the reason why I'm recording Borderlands 3, is fucking Borderlands 4. Now, you've probably heard about this game coming out soon. It went gold recently, meaning development was all but done. And I watched this YouTuber by the name of JoltsDude139, okay? Now, JoltsDude, he was a person who got early access to this game, got to play it early, and also, by the way, check out JoltsDude if you haven't. He's a real fun YouTuber. What? Are you kidding? Oh, there you are. Yeah, JoltsDude's a really good YouTuber. You should totally watch him if you haven't. I also made a post about this on my account as well. And it's he made a post saying that this game wouldn't have the traditional Borderlands 3 style campaign. Borderlands style campaign where it's completely linear, and it's just one giant path forward and whatnot. Instead, what it'll have is a Breath of the Wild style campaign, where it's They'll have 4 separate territories, each with their own, like, little quest line, and you have to complete each one of these quest lines before you get to the final boss. And it's like, I'm actually kind of interested in how this will turn out. Mainly because, well, I really liked Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was one of my favorite Nintendo games ever made, and that's saying something coming from somebody who doesn't really like Nintendo games and thinks that they're generally really overrated. And I really did like Breath of the Wild. Another game, and Need for Speed Carbon did something really similar as well. And Need for Speed Carbon is literally my favorite video game ever made. So, I'm actually kind of interested to see how these people will do it. And it's also worth noting that this game's story, the game I'm playing right here, Borderlands 3, wasn't exactly high arts. So they basically really don't have anywhere else to go but up. But that's not to say that I'm not. That's not to say that I'm. That's also to say I'm a vocal minority, because there is a contingent of people who basically said that, open world gameplay where you have to go to 4 places? Never seen that one before. Why don't you have a tower that I had to go to liberate the area? Such an original game genre. And we also have people saying, oh, this is so similar to a Ubisoft game, I'm not gonna buy it. And it's like, sounds like a Ubisoft, like, you can go check out that post I made, as well, if you really want to see, like, some choice cuts. Like, one of the comments was like, sounds like a Ubisoft game, sad face. And it's like, really? Like, are we seriously writing off an entire game because they did something similar to Ubisoft? Like, just because they did something, like, it does have a similar gameplay structure. Like, it's not even, like, the same, like, gameplay style. Like, Borderlands is, like, a fast-paced, hectic-style shooter. Did I just soft-lock myself? No, I didn't. There's, like, vaults here, so that means this is very clearly a place I was meant to go. Now how the hell do I get out? We're seriously writing off an entire game because it does something similar to fucking an Ubisoft game? It's like, really? It's also worth noting, for both cases as well, the games weren't even out yet. Mafia: The Old Country, there was, like, no proper, like, early access gameplay for it yet. I think there was, like, a YouTube, there was an IGN press release where they got to play, like, a certain part of the game early. But, like, no proper YouTubers have gotten a hold of it. In Borderlands 4, a few YouTubers have gotten their hands on it, and we've seen gameplay, and it looks fine. Like, it looks fun. It actually does look fun. It looks like they took what made Borderlands 3 so great in the gameplay department, which is really good, and they just improved it. And I actually really am excited for both of these games, if only for the fact that, like, we get lower budget, if only for the fact for the former we start to get lower budget, more, you know, just, like, more open world shooters. And for the other half, because it actually looks like a fun game that I might actually find interesting. Yet these motherfuckers are absolutely ragging on the games that they have no experience playing. They have no fucking idea whether or not it's actually gonna be good or not. And they're just looking at the trailers and going, this game bad, this game terrible. It is because I said so. And it's like, the fuck is wrong with you? Another thing I want to talk about is also how we talk about, like, gameplay, like, design and whatnot. Like, how we, like, rag on, like, certain games. Like, if we find a game that's, like, completely, you know, it's like, if the internet finds a game terrible, motherfuckers will do anything to rag on it. Even if it's, like, completely fucking fine. Like, Gotham Knights, the prime example here, right? There's this one motherfucker, his name's Nixtech. You've probably heard of him. He makes, like, videos on, like, Nvidia shit, or, like, mean videos on Nvidia GPUs, you know, making fun of, like, the RTX 30, like, RTX 30, whatever. He made a video on Gotham Knights, alright? You've probably seen this video if you're in the gaming space. He made a comparison to, like, it's a video called, like, this game is, like, 9 years older than X. And it's like, they made a comparison video, right? Now, take a guess what game he compared it to. Arkham Knight. Did we forget how bad Arkham Knight was at launch? Like, I swear to God, I'm willing to bet that if this Arkham Knight came out right now, he'd do a video comparing it to Arkham City. Because if those of you don't remember, Arkham Knight at launch was fucking disastrous. The PC port in particular was one of the worst PC ports ever. Like, not even hyperbole. Like, the game was so bad, they had to unrelease it, give people refunds, and re-release the entire game. Excuse me. And even then, that didn't even fix a lot of the problems. Like, I'm pretty sure the PC build right now is still in a really terrible state. Like, that's how bad it is. And we're seriously comparing it to Gotham Knights, a game that's like 10 times more stable at launch than Arkham Knight ever was. Like, I'm not even defending Gotham Knights. I just find it like a fine game. It's not like the best thing in the world per se. But it's like, if we're gonna be that hypocritical on a certain game, like, Jesus Christ, the hypocrisy. In this video, it did fucking numbers. This video has like 15 million views. Like, are we just fucking forgetting all of this shit? It's like the internet collectively have short-term memory for something that we just completely fucking rag on. Another game as well. Fucking Star Wars Outlaws. People criticized it for being like, an extremely oversaturated genre. Like, you know, not like just like an oversaturated. Well, we don't need any more third-person shooters anymore. And the game they compare it to, and the game they also compare it to, was Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Which, first of all, that is not even a fair comparison to make. That's like comparing fucking a grilled cheese sandwich to a fucking chicken parmesan with the collecting factor is that they have cheese. Like, that is completely fucking different than what that's like not even remotely close to something you should compare a game on. But completely disregarding that, are we going to say that open world shooters are completely oversaturated and Souls-likes aren't? Like, off the top of my head, I can name like at least like a couple of Souls-likes. Like, obviously we had the Dark Souls games, so that's like 3 games off the top of my head. Demon Souls as well. That's more like the same thing, but like there's Bloodborne, Elden Ring Night Rain, Code Vein, Lies of P. We have fucking Darkstalkers. We have Lords of the Fallen. We have fucking the Surge games. We have fucking Godfall. If that was like, I forget that game. If that game was more like we have like so many fucking Souls-like games out, and we're calling these oversaturated. It's like the double standard. Like, it genuinely gets to the point where I feel like these people, they just look at a game's trailer and decide whether or not they'll like the game from the trailer. Whether or not they actually play the game is completely like just like it's like we knew you wouldn't like the game at launch. Like, we just knew. It's like, we get it, buddy. We knew you wouldn't like the game. So it's like, just like, it's like we knew you didn't like the game, so just don't even talk about it. If the game was gonna be so bad that you wouldn't even care to like it, then why do you even fucking talk about it? Like, if you seriously really thought the game was gonna be terrible, and that nobody was actually going to like, it's gonna be so bad, why even make a video on it? Like, why? Like, honest to God, if you knew you wouldn't like the game at launch, and you were just gonna fucking go on the game for the sake of ragging on it, are we serious? Why even talk about the game to begin with? And like, videos like these have made people so fucking skeptical to look at any game at all. Like, games like fucking, what else was there? Games like fucking, fuck, I forgot what the game was called. God damn it. Brain fart. Sorry, it's like fucking 2 in the morning. I'm recording this. There are games like fucking, like Mafia: The Old Country. That was it. These games, just because they have like a smaller team, they just like instantly just fucking, just because they're not small indie games, so like they just instantly get fucking ragged on. And it's like, are we seriously just comparing people? No, I don't want. Ah, damn it, wrong button. Oh well, I guess I'll just I'll worry about that later. Like, we're just ragging on these games for like no reason. It's like, but like, anyways, I'm probably gonna end it here. The Need for Speed video as well. I know y'all wanted to see that Need for Speed video on the AI content creator. I'm gonna try making a more edited video on that version. Like, it's like, I'm gonna try making more an edited video. I'm gonna make it more like personal and more, you know, just like more higher effort than I do for my normal content. Like, I will admit, this content isn't exactly high effort. I do it because like, well, it's easy to make, and it's it feels a little bit more soulful than like average slop tube content, because like unlike most slop tube content, I feel like actually yeah, it is slop tube content. I really need to stop making these videos, but like YouTube metagame and whatnot. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and it's like yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll work on that Need for Speed video soon, and bye bye.